your virtual newsroom for telecom professionals. I'm Jamie Scotto-Kataya, CEO of Jamie Scotto and Associates. And on behalf of JSA TV, we are honored to have Mr. Todd Raymond. He's the Managing Director of 1547 Critical Systems Realty, as well as Miss Leeana Smith-Ryland. She is the CEO of Hawaii Pacific Teleport. And together, they are the Managing Directors of, get this, Hawaii Pacific Data. That's a new company name that you really definitely want to watch out for. Can you guys tell us a little bit more about Hawaii Pacific Data?
Sure, Jamie. Thanks for having us, and I'm happy to be on JSA TV again this year here at Telecom Exchange. Leeana and I formed Hawaii Pacific Data to take advantage of myself and the 1547 Critical Systems Realty Group believe is an opportunity in the Hawaii market to join with the teleport and the undersea cable systems to create a data center at that point of interconnection. Leeana and her firm had an existing building on site. It was a Verizon CO that was mothballed, and so we are now redeveloping that building to be the first of a multi-building campus on the site.
And Leeana, tell us a little bit about Hawaii Pacific Teleport.
Hawaii Pacific Teleport has been located in the area of Kapolei in the island of Oahu for 15 years. And the reason that we thought that the data center would be a natural progression to marry with the teleport was that it gives an opportunity to take advantage of the strategic location and leverage off of the existing customer base that's already at the teleport.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. So Todd, tell us a little bit about the construction timeline and phases.
Sure, thanks, Sam. So what we're actually going out there in 2 weeks to finalize the design for the site, pick the contractors, finalizing the engineering. So we anticipate that the first phase, which is approximately 72 cabinets and 2 500 square foot suites, one of which is a high security suite designed for mostly governmental deployments, will be online in the fourth quarter of this year. As I had indicated, this is an existing building, and we're really retrofitting the infrastructure systems, power cooling, et cetera, and then doing the cosmetic, increasing the security aspects, increasing the external and internal security as this first phase. We also can almost immediately jump into the second phase, which is an additional 90 cabinets or so. And that space, depending on whether there's customer demand, it could be at a private suite for somebody, could be another up to 2 megawatts of power total. So that space it's not built yet, so that could be more high density, a little less telecom, more data center type space. The first space is really designed for mostly the HPT networks.
HPT will occupy about 20% of the existing facility. So we'll be relocating our network operations center.
Oh, neat, yeah.
So the timeline is by the end of the year for the first phase to be up and running, and then almost immediately into by the middle of next year we could have second phase. Then ultimately it's additional buildings on the 20-acre campus as demand warrants.
Wow. So what makes this site an ideal meeting point for communications?
The Hawaii location is a natural center point between Asia and the continental United States. There's many undersea fiber carriers that are terminating at the location. There's been a lot of money put into the facility area and the surrounding area because of the military presence. And as things continue to heat up in the Pacific, there's more and more money put into the area for facilities and growth, as well as taking advantage of digital distribution into Asia and cruise line and Navy and oil and gas maritime needs.
Yeah, this is one of those points in the Pacific where a majority of the undersea cables and the satellite networks meet. And when Leeana showed me the opportunity, I thought this should be a natural interconnection meet-me room. But there really hasn't been. It hasn't been developed. And with the building that existed on the site, we thought, well, we should be the ones to build it and take advantage of that. And I think the business model and the thesis is, as we've seen here in New York City especially, but in most major interconnection markets, once you build that core of interconnection points, what drops off of that is the people who use those networks take data center space to cache content, to the edge networks move in, push stuff there so that it's lower latency delivery east or west. And so that's really where we see the next building being built is for larger footprint, higher density content providers.
And I really can see the synergy between the partnership here. So do you want to talk a little bit about what 1547 and HPT add to this partnership, bring to the table?
Well, 1547 is bringing the expertise on the data center side, so they're critical in the planning and the facility construction and the development of the business plan for the data center side. And what HPT brings to the table is that we have a local presence. We already have a staff of people that are trained network engineers on island. We have our contacts there, and we have a natural customer base in order to help catapult this into the business meet-me point that we see.
Yeah, unlike many of the other 1547 critical systems realty facilities, as in Cheyenne or in Orangeburg, New York, this is really going to be more of a retail colocation environment, more of a meet-me room environment initially. So the HPT staff will be the data center staff. They currently manage the customers that HPT has on their site, which will be moving over here. We'll be building a NOC for them. So it'll be 24/7, 365 from the day we open our doors. So full security, full on-staff technicians.
Well, thank you, Leeana and Todd, for joining us. And now, for our viewers who definitely want to learn more information, where can they go?
You can go to www.hawaiipacificdata.com or visit 1547realty.com or hawaiiteleport.com for more information.
Wonderful. There you have it. Thanks for joining us here today, and thank you, viewers, for tuning in to JSA TV.